it's Meg from GameFace. Just like to thank our sponsor, X-Golf Mornington. I'm joined by Lachie Gill. How are you, Lachie?
Yeah, good, thank you, good.
Had a bit of a win today against Edie.
Yeah, always good to have a win at Edie and at home in front of the supporters. It was good.
And you've just come back from injury.
Yeah, spent 6 or 7 weeks out with a broken finger, so it wasn't ideal, but stayed fit and yeah, back now.
And better game than last week, the only goal kicker for Bonbeach.
Yeah, it was a tough day last week, wet conditions, and we just couldn't get it forward even with a win, but yeah, scored a goal, but we didn't get the win, so better this week, much happier. That's
good. You guys look happy and the celebrations behind us.
Yeah.
So who do we play next week?
So we've got Pines, down at Pines, so it's always tough going down to the Pines. We'll take it up to them, we'll give them a run, so we'll see how we go.
Nice chatting to you.
Thank you
Thanks, Lachie.
With thanks to Peninsula Safety and Workwear, brings us a GameFace post-game wrap-up. I'm joined by a much happier than last week, Steve Hughes. Steve, a good win today against EDS. Big bounce back from the game last week, mate.
Yeah, it is. I think, I thought last week we were really disappointed. I reckon in the first half we didn't compete. Probably 7 or 8 players were guilty of that, so they needed to respond today against, obviously, Edie are a really dangerous side on a dry day like this, really good marking target. So, really pleased. Last quarter we dropped off. I was really disappointed actually in that last quarter, but overall really happy to get the 4 points.
What did you guys do this week to get you up for another big win against a team that pushed Pines?
We had fun. I gave the boys a little clip on Tuesday night just about the game, but before we sort of set foot on the track, we made a commitment to have a bit of fun this week. We had a session with the under-19s on Thursday night, a whole club session, which they bring enthusiasm. Our under-19s group are terrific. So
travelling well?
Yeah, and we had 4 play today again for us.
Who played today from the 19s?
Lachie Stenning, who's obviously been with us all year, but he's an under-19 player. Same with Will Dunn, but Reece Hogan and Jack Sullivan. Sully kicked a couple of goals. They all contributed. They bring energy, which is really important to us, as well as a bit of leg speed with our VFL boys. We had obviously Lachie Gill and Bo Bailey. So we're probably the quickest side we've had all year, and on a dry day, nice conditions for footy, that was important.
How handy is it having Gilly and Bo drop back?
Really important to us, as well as Mitch Gent. That's the first time we've had all 3 play together. Whether we get that lucky going forward, I'm not sure, but probably Gilly's the one I'd point out. He's just come on so much. He's become... he was always a really well-skilled player, broke lines, but he's hunting the footy really well. Clean below his knees, gives us, again, spark and energy and just a bit extra depth in the midfield. But, yeah, great to have all 3 of them. It was important because we obviously lost, Luke Verma didn't play this week, as well as Jack Williams. So
Pines next week. I just heard you have a chat to the group. This is a really big game for you guys. It's a big measuring stick. You talked about it being probably one of the biggest games for the club in a long time. How much are you looking forward to next week?
I can't wait. I look forward to playing Pines every time. I don't know why, because we've beaten them once in 4 years, but that's a challenge that this group needs to get through. It's easier said than done. They're a fantastic side. They've got a really good mix of inside, outside, great forwards, good defenders, good experience. So it's never easy.
Great to see you bounce back, mate. Enjoy the win.
Thanks, Bugger. Cheers, mate.
Get your GameFace on.